Hello. Happy Monday, everyone. How's everyone doing? How's everyone doing on this Monday afternoon? Who's going to say hi to me first? Morning, Storm Fox. Storm Fox, you're the first channel member in. What color would you like? You can choose from all these colors. Alex, welcome in. Urav, the fire. Welcome in, welcome in. The Sally, welcome in. You want yellow? Sure. Sold. Yellow it is. We have a little guest sleeping here. He's always having a sleepy Monday. Sleepy. Doing well, Jason. Doing well. All right. Lay down, little girl. Lay down. Okay. Okay. So we'll get started here. That is actually a very bright wind foam. Okay, so we have spent the last several episodes, or last episode majority on side quests. We have some conversations to go through right here, so let's go right to them, and then we're gonna go right to the main mission.
Back again, I see.
What's wrong with your shoulder?
Yeah, it hurts a little. Yeah, maybe a lot.
What'd you do?
Well, I tried to arm wrestle with Cauldron.
Yeah, maybe that wasn't such a great idea.
I was just curious to see if that new arm of his was as strong as it looked. Turns out it really is.
Good lord.
I need to go.
Whenever you're ready, we'll head out to those cauldrons.
Tried to arm wrestle the man-at-arm man. I'm not exactly sure what you mean by your question, Jason.
Huh. The door's unlocked now. There's a lot of equipment in here. Gaia, what was all this for?
This room was designed for management of the facility's vast seed banks. From here, control center operatives would have monitored new crop rotations into the automated farmlands, now known as Plainsong.
I see.
I'll see. I already investigated those spears. Check out my stash here. Man, I need more of these. I don't know. We'll see.
When you'd return.
I don't know if this will be the last episode. I have no idea. Probably gonna fit 2 hours in, and wherever we are after 2 hours,
Anything new going on I should know about?
we'll be there.
Quen has been more insistent than usual, asking about the visions at the Grove. Her pursuit of knowledge is relentless. The Ten would have a hard time fighting her off.
Just think of her like one of your chaplains.
Yes. Only more persistent.
Okay, let's go talk
I
to
have
Gaia.
go.
We walk the warrior's path.
Oh shit. Mike Osborne with the tier 4 channel. Jesus, thank you so much, Mike. You guys are just crushing it these days with the channel memberships. We got 2 tier 4s yesterday, 3 tier 4s yesterday. And we got 1 today already. Thank you so much, Mike. Thank you so much, Mike Osborne, for your tier 4 channel membership to the Jonan class. Let us, just out of curiosity, did you guys hear a song when that pop-up came, or a sound when that pop-up came on the screen? Because I didn't hear one. I think I have my audio settings are messed up right now. But anyways, let's talk to Gaia. Let's talk to Gaia. And
Welcome
proceed.
back.
Actually, I might have something to drop off here. Do I have something drop off here? No.
Hello, Aloy.
Hey, Gaia. So, me and Beta. I guess you heard what happened.
Yes. I am continuously impressed by the complexity of human relationships. Despite the unpleasant circumstances that led to your quarrel, I am pleased to see you have both found an agreeable resolution.
Well, 2 heads are better than 1, right?
Yes, I believe so. Are you ready to depart for Cauldron Gemini? Or we can continue our conversation, if you like.
How's all of us settling in?
As soon as she arrived, Alva was eager to study the data in the archive. A particular file soon caught her attention. Information about a machine assistant devoted to keeping living spaces neat and orderly. I informed her that once I am empowered with the abilities of Hephaestus, I may be able to design such a machine.
I'm sure she'll like that.
We'll just replay that for Mike because of his huge contribution. There you go. You definitely heard that sound.
When I set out to find a way to bring you back, I never thought we'd be here, like this. Among friends.
They have all come a long way with their improvised educations. Varl has suggested that one day we might extend this model to more tribal inhabitants, once the biosphere has been stabilized.
Yeah, that's not such a bad idea. As long as you're the one running the lessons. So, about Beta. I never really saw the difference between us, until now. She's been through so much. Completely alone.
You have both endured many hardships. Different in almost every respect, yet equally remarkable. I like to think of you as 2 miracles, born of Elizabeth Sobek.
3, then. Let's not forget about you, Gaia. So our plan to capture Hephaestus. Let's go over it again.
As you wish. Thanks to Beta's test, we now know that Hephaestus will not respond to your alpha clearance.
Which is why I got Ted Farrow's Omega clearance.
Correct. While you were gone, Beta constructed the transport rig and pulse generators. When we get to Gemini, I will need to be installed on one of the facility's cores. The second core is for Hephaestus. Using Omega clearance will allow you to trap it.
And then you'll be able to absorb it.
Not quite. You will need to manually remove Hephaestus's malicious code before the merge.
How long will that take?
Because the work will be split between you and Beta, it will take approximately 4.5 hours.
And during that time, the others will create a distraction for us using the pulse generators, right?
Correct. They will each take position at a cauldron door and fire off their device. The energy surge should mask our activities until the merge is complete.
And then we'll have everything we need to defeat the Zeniths. Sounds like a plan.
Murado Jeep, thank you for your channel membership. T1 channel membership to the Academy class. You guys, I love all of you.
So I, found Thebes. What do you think Ted would have done if his life extension treatments had worked?
It seems he convinced himself it was his duty to guide future humans. Given the tribal nature of new humans, and his ability to use Omega clearance on the terraforming system, I imagine he would have convinced one or more tribes to worship him as their patriarchal deity.
Okay. Yep, glad that didn't happen.
I still wish that we would have played out that scene. It would have been so cool if we would have fought the monster known as Ted Pharaoh with all his mutations. I think that was a missed opportunity, to be honest with you.
Aside from Gaia Prime and Thebes, there was one other underground facility that was sealed before the Pharaoh Plague reached it. Elysium. The place where Zero Dawn staff and their families went to live out their lives. Do you know what happened to it?
Elysium was designed to provide life support for 100 years. My data indicates the facility went offline well before then.
Did the Pharaoh Plague find them?
Unknown. My connection to the facility was abruptly severed.
So what will happen to this place while we're at Gemini?
All systems within this facility will continue to operate. As Minerva will no longer be masking this location, the facility will be exposed to detection. Though without my presence, it is unlikely to attract attention.
Let's hope so. Gaia? What was Elizabeth like?
Her presence is interwoven with my memories. The moment I came online, she was there. We exchanged greetings, names, then set to our task. It was the first of many conversations. I enjoyed being in her company, listening to her stories. She was my creator, my guide.
Your friend.
Yes. When I reviewed the data on your focus, I was saddened to learn of her fate, though I am glad she made it home. I deeply wish she did not have to be alone.
She was okay with that. She gave all of herself. Did all that she could. Thanks, Gaia.
Yeah, that was a very depressing end. I don't know if you guys remember from the first game. We basically found where she died. God.
The missing subordinate functions. What can you tell me about them?
Artemis rewilded the Earth with a variety of animal species. Eleuthia was responsible for gestating, nurturing, and acculturating a new generation of human beings. Apollo was tasked with preserving, organizing, and disseminating vast archives of human knowledge and cultural achievements. Unfortunately, all archived Apollo data was purged on the 2nd of February, 2066, by order of Ted Pharaoh.
Ted. Guess he got what he deserved, in the end.
Yes. An igneous conclusion to his pathological narcissism, impulsive tendencies, and instability.
All three of the missing functions have already served their purpose, or were prevented from doing so. Do you still need...
Restoring their remaining elements would increase my heuristic processing density, empowering my overall function. Unfortunately, as we now know they are in the possession of Far Zenith, attaining them in the short term is very likely impossible.
I guess our best shot at recovering them is by taking over the Zenith base. But we'll need HEPHAESTUS and a bunch of combat machines to do that.
Correct.
Okay, you guys ready? Let's go to Gemini. I think we already crossed the scene, Mike. We already went to San Francisco. I think we're going We're progressing the story now by trying to absorb Hephaestus.
Okay, people. It's time to head out.
I'll get everyone
Big
together.
Zay! Oh, look at them ride. This episode's definitely gonna get flagged for copyright, but it's okay. It's okay. It's so beautiful. We're near the end. We'll just go with it. We'll just go with it.
All right, connections in place. Booting up.
Beta, Aloy. I am fully installed on this core and ready to connect to the Cauldron network.
It's good to hear your voice. Errand, everyone. Fire your pulses and sound off.
I'm at my cauldron. This thingy, it's blinking. Did I do it right?
In position at my cauldron. My pulse generator is blinking also.
That means they're working. I'm in position, and mine is too. Mine as well.
Okay, radio silence until I give the all clear. Signing off. Gaia, let's cage the beast.
Is this what Gorilla meant when we needed our allies?
Connecting to the Cauldron network now.
We needed them for one
Elizabeth
scene.
Sobek, Alpha Prime, activating Omega clearance.
Oh, speak to me, Aloy. Speak to me.
Elizabeth Sobek, Alpha Prime, activating Omega clearance.
Clearance confirmed. Initiating containment sequence.
Lock it down!
Terminating external connections.
It's working. It's got nowhere to go. Wait, what's that?
Malware detected. Attempting to compensate.
Don't be like that, Hephaestus.
It's cracked.
Look!
Don't be like that. Bring it.
That means machines are on their way. Get ready.
Here they come!
What's she gonna do? What is she gonna
Coral,
do?
stay here. Protect Beta.
Oh my god. Protect
Got
Beta. That is your
Be
job.
careful.
Stay back!
Oh,
Try burning it!
Are you kidding me? Crystal back?
Take this ammo!
Aloy!
Get back!
Help!
Oh, that's shield.
Over here, you!
What just happened? What was that?
Coral, stay here. Protect Beta.
Yo, what the heck just happened there?
They're all... Got it!
Be careful.
Give me that Ravager cannon.
Stay back. Aloy, the weapon, it dropped.
Did it?
Damn it. Get back.
Give me that gun.
Aloy! Help!
I'm working on it. I'm working on it. I need a gun.
Over here, you.
Dude, that is the worst spot for that weapon. Are you kidding me? Honestly, could not have dropped in a worse spot.
Aloy, get a hand over here.
It's unreachable. What kind of nonsense is
Right away
that?
from Beta.
It's not the arrow that I wanted. Still not the arrow that I wanted.
Stay back. Get back.
Getting there.
Over here, you.
Hold on!
This guy's being a jerk, man. Holy. It's hard to miss when you're right there. Blow up. It's okay. I'm okay. Fall over, dude. Burn out. Thank you.
Aloy, get a hand over here.
Behemoth.
Draw it away from Beta.
Beta's got it. She's okay. She's okay. She'll be fine. She'll be fine. She's a strong, capable woman.
Stay back.
Blow up.
Do you need ammo? Good. Now hit it again.
Damn it, Varl, I'm working on it, dude. I'm working on it.
Get back. Over here, you. Just won't die.
There we go.
That's all of them for now. You two okay?
I can't believe that Ravaging gun fell in a pit that I couldn't reach it. Look at this! Look at this! Nonsense. What if I can pull it for the next scene?
Spellcaster won't work on that.
Nope.
You two okay?
Still breathing.
Aloy, Hephaestus can't escape, but it must have fled.
1 second.
Deeper into the facility. I'll drive it back here.
Zoe would like to be put in her crate. I'll be right back. Alright, sweetie. Okay, continuing the story.
I'll get the cracked core fixed in the meantime.
Keep her safe, Varl.
On my life.
Oh, your life!
Okay, let's see. Oh, wow, that's a lot of damage. Right, first things first, move these wires aside.
Am I just chilling?
Okay, I gotta chase after Hephaestus. Force it out of wherever it's hiding. Make it retreat to the core. Send this to my stash.
Festus!
No, you don't, Hephaestus! I'll find another way over.
Aloy, I'm patched into your focus feed. You should know there is a huge power draw coming from the next chamber.
Thanks for the heads up. I'm almost there.
Give me the gear. 13 healing items. Dang. Grab some more smoke. Man, I blew a lot of my shards trying to fight that arena. Too many shards were wasted.
It's some kind of production chamber. Hephaestus is up to something, all right?
What kind of machine is it trying to build?
I don't know, but I'm gonna shut it down. I bet those metal carriers will lead me to where it's getting materials from.
I bet that's where Hephaestus is hiding too.
Auxiliary ports 3, 5, 5, and 8.
I gotta find where Hephaestus is hiding. Looks like there are a couple of ways I could go. Catch a ride on one of those metal carriers.
Materials bank.
Aloy, I've managed to rewire most of the components in the core, but the energy processor's cracked. Without a way to fabricate another, there's no way I can fix it.
Okay, let me think. What if you bypass the processor? Connect it to...
The power node. I think that could work.
I think it could.
Halo is so smart. Whoops. Oh, give me purples. Come on, them purples. Ugh, it's a lot of animals.
Just a little longer. Okay. Now how to drive Hephaestus out of here?
There should be a node you can override, near the central platform.
Thanks. I should deal with these machines first.
I'm gonna drop behind this thing.
Happy to see me?
Wow. Oh, hello. Can I override? Oh, no, we got back up. Burn out, baby. Bye-bye. What we got? Leaf Blaster. Long leg. Just two? Just two? Alright.
Shields are making their inroads from the chamber. I better follow them.
Oh, look at you. Ow. Oh, took the talons to the face, dude. Stop kicking me in the face, you stupid bird. Oh, overridden him. It's okay. Why am I deciding to fight these guys on this little platform? I feel like that's a bad idea. Get that stupid tank on your back. Stop! Oh! How do you miss Aloy? Okay. I like your name. Welcome, Poop Later. I'm such a child. What was if I wanted to poop now, though? Was that acceptable? Is pooping now acceptable? Aw, you guys crack me up. The internet is just like a constant mine where you can get gold. Mining for gold here. That's terrifying. Yo, those little hand things are freaking me out. Little tentacles? I'm just grabbing recovery items before, so just in case we need them. Outfit? Wearing... I feel like I'm at the Oscars right now. What are you wearing? I'm wearing the Karja Behemoth Trapper.
Secondary defenses. The punch weren't choice was at hand.
Oh, great. The machine's on the way. Beta! Hephaestus has locked me out of the node. Any ideas?
I'll see what I can do.
Oh!
Okay, better.
The heck was that? You son of a... Give me those guns. Yeah. Alright. Give me that gun. Ow. Yeah, we gotta kill a land god. It's not the same one though, I don't think. It'll be okay. Yeah, dude. He dead. He dead. Should burn out. Stupid new flasher. The heck? Did I completely whip that? Die!
I got them all.
I tapped into the core's network hub. I managed to disrupt Hephaestus' control of the node. You should be able to override it now.
Nice. Thanks.
Wallthorn horn. Maybe we should set some traps.
Extraction Protocol Alpha. Retrieve kill materials. Bay Caster 1-1.
It sounds like it fled to another chamber.
Well, I better not get comfortable.
Energy containment failed. Safe opening.
Great. Hephaestus covered the floor with lightning. I gotta find a way over it.
Aloy! More machines keep coming! Please tell me you're getting close!
I'm working on it. I've been smashing through a lot of machines on my side, too.
I guess Aaron's missing out!
Anyway, I'm making progress on the bypass, but I need something to hold the cycling module together.
Maybe a ligament from one of the machine carcasses?
Right? Or some luminous braiding.
And you could reinforce it with a conversion cylinder.
For increased connectivity! I think we can do this, Aloy.
These two are having such a nerd moment. It's not like the world's in danger or anything. Let's just have a nerd moment here.
Those machines are in a hurry.
Well, there's nothing that says that you can't enjoy your job, right? Ooh! That's where I came from, so we gotta go this way.
I might be able to catch a ride on the rail. Go over the shield.
Oh my god.
There should be another way to expect.
Got it. Bridgewater ammo will make this easier.
Of course. Of course you go back and forth in a little circle. Come to me. Come to me.
Gotcha!
Burn out, baby.
Oh, here we go again.
This doesn't sound good. I'll try to get your access back.
Did I not hit him in the lens? Oh, what the heck is shooting fire at me? Oh my god. Blow up! Go invincibility frames. Oh, come on. Right in the dink. Got right in the soft spot. Oh. Stupid wall striders. All the men in the chat felt that one. All the guys in the chat, they felt that one.
Keep going.
Oh my god, that tail is vicious. Come on, Dinobot, be real. Get the tail? I got the tail, right? Seems to be really weak against this thing. Rope casting. This. Blow up. Don't come near me. Why? Every time they're about to blow up, they always charge me. Bunch of assholes, man. Why? Just die with dignity.
And there. Node access restored. Now you can override it.
Good work.
You did the heavy lifting.
Increase power output by 74%.
I need a tail though. Hello, tail. What the heck is this? Little tunnel? We tunneling? I don't know, I felt very uneasy going through that for some reason. Feels like... This feels like I'm reliving the day that I was born. What is this? What is this? What is this? God. Memories of my birthday. 45 years ago.
Okay. Festus is running out of places to hide.
Aloy? I just registered a huge energy surge back in the production chamber. Something big is happening.
Here too. Everything's glowing.
The machine Festus was building. They must have finished it.
It's powerful, whatever it is. I'm almost done with the core repairs. Should we come to you? Maybe I could distract the machine if...
No, Beta. Just stay where you are, okay? Handling the machine's my job.
Okay. Be safe.
Restock. Reload. Build everything now. I'm gonna need to buy more of those materials.
Capturing repair Cauldron Tower. Infiltrate the light will be terminated. Deploying priority.
Oh no!
I think it's charging up.
It's a slaughter spine. This is not good. Guys, this is not good. A slaughter spine? Oh dear.
Finish charging.
Okay, this one's only level 45. Alright. This is a little better. A little better. It's not as bad as the other ones.
These attacks aren't doing much damage.
So we just hold
Got
it.
plasma on me. It's gonna explode any second. Maybe one of my potions can help.
Cleanse potion, where are you? Where are you, cleanse potion? Chip it away. Stop that, please. Cock it up.
Charging up again.
Can I stop this from happening? I don't think so.
Maybe purge water can dampen its attack.
I don't got purge water. Dude! Stop that! I gotta take out its tail. Gotta take out its tail. Its tail's so annoying. Oh, fail. So much fail there. Come on. Oh no. Wasted all my shots. Dude, like, what the hell? We were not prepared for this fight.
Restore my stamina.
Go purge water. Come to me. Come to me. Blow up. Aye! Look at that damage! Purge water damage, so good, so good. I'm walking on top of it. Easy.
It's done.
Easy.
You did it!
You didn't need the armor. Just gotta get that purge water.
There should be one more node to override.
Good. Stand by. I'm sending Hephaestus back to you.
God, I barely survived that. Man, if we would have just like shot at it, that would have taken forever. Oof. Purge water, that's how you take those things down. Or those mine things. We found the cheese. Where did his body go? His body just evaporated. Where's the loot? Oh. Valentine, sorry. Sorry, Valentine, thank you so much for your your $50 donation. Longtime fan, fellow Canadian. Oh, nice, nice, nice. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. I'm gonna replay that because I missed it. Thank you so much for your tip, sir or madam. Thank you so much. Alright, so I'll ride this thing.
No more hiding, Hephaestus!
Retreating to facility core.
Got it! Hephaestus is back in the core!
Make sure it stays there. I'm heading back.
And then we can start the merge.
Because of you, Beta. I'm glad you came along. And you, Varl. We couldn't have done any of this without you.
Right back at you, Aloy.
Oh. We're having a moment. Oh, maybe I should use some of my skill points. Damn! This is a quick tripwire? Holy, you just set it really fast? Man. Why didn't we get this? Yo, we want this. We gotta work towards this. Those traps are so good. We gotta make sure we get more of them. I think that's probably the key to beating up those big guys, those traps. Welcome in, Irish. Welcome in.
Pack's full. I can get it from my stash later.
Aloy, the bypass is done.
The core is stable. Hephaestus is 100% contained. And we better get started with the merge. It's all set up. Gaia, establish the link, please.
4.5 hours?
Done.
4.5 hours. Your soul is mine.
Okay, to complete the merge, we need to excise Hephaestus' malicious code. Carefully.
Minority report. I'm doing it, guys. I'm doing it.
Aloy! Look!
Oh shit, they're here.
Well, hello, redundant copy. You cost us
Run!
quite a lot of time.
That's not gonna work. What are you doing? Oh, he just Mega Man'd us. One shot.
Eric, get Beta. And squash that bug while you're at it.
Varl, no! Good call, good call. Who's squishing who?
Ooh! Get behind me.
Oh no. Varl!
Come on, quit screwing around.
Now we're having fun, right?
No, no! Oh, I'm gonna kill you.
Finally. Tilda, get Gaia and Hephaestus ready for transport. Tilda!
I failed.
Hush. All is not lost.
Tilda! What the hell are you doing? Stop her! No, I can't even see her!
Yo, what the hell? No! What?
Beta.
To be fair, we all knew this was a terrible plan from the beginning. Everyone knew this was a horrible plan.
Where am I?
Ah, you're awake. You took quite a hit when Gerard attacked you. I imagine you must still be in a great deal of pain. I can assure you that we are safe. The others can't detect us here.
You mean the other Zeniths? You must be Tilda.
I wasn't sure if Beta would have told you about me.
Where is she?
Alive. And while she isn't where she wants to be, not in urgent danger. We must discuss how to get her back, of course, after you've shaken off the cobwebs. When you're ready, take the stairs down the hall and come see me. In the meantime, I'll make breakfast.
Breakfast. Okay.
I'm gonna murder every single one of that guy. Those guys. We just gotta deal with their shields first. This game. God, I honestly kind of want to take a mental break right now just to absorb what just happened. But I feel like we should continue. I'm so sad right now. Just need a moment. I just need a moment to decompress here. Do we think Varl's actually dead? Is there a chance? Is there a chance he could be alive still? Is there a chance? Oh my god. Oh. Why did they have to kill the nice guy? I would have given up Alva. I would have given up Alva. But Alva was like, yeah, go take Alva. Go ahead. Whatever. Or yeah. Poor Zoe.
What is this?
Just a few favorites from my collection. Rescued and stored here just before I went off-world. Take a look, if you like. I'm curious to hear your impressions.
My friend is dead. Beta and Gaia are gone, and you want me to look at old paintings?
Don't be so quick to dismiss the comfort we can find in art. or the insight we might gain. My favorite pairing on the left is woman reading a letter by Vermeer, a true master. And on the right is a forgery, woman reading music, which fooled experts into believing it was a priceless original. Early in my career, I became fascinated with such deceptions. Eventually, I developed scanning software that could detect fakes with unparalleled accuracy.
Is that how you made enough money to buy your way onto the Odyssey?
Oh no. I made my real fortune later.
Valentine, thank you for the tip. And thank you so much for using stream elements.
Selene and Endymion. She's the goddess of the moon, whereas he's a simple shepherd. Beside her is the god of love, Cupid.
So she's sneaking up on him?
More like visiting him in secret. The torch that Cupid bears represents Selene's undying infatuation with him. Though the two must remain apart, her love will forever burn.
Gonna burn all your paintings, lady.
This is Rembrandt painting Jeremiah, a man in mourning.
Mourning what?
His home. The ancient city of Jerusalem. He foresaw its impending doom, but could do nothing to prevent it. So instead, he saved its treasures from destruction, just as I saved these works. You could say we're kindred spirits. A portrait of the painter, Rembrandt's son Titus, depicted in the habit of a monk.
I don't get it. Why would someone like you, with infinite resources, care about this painting of a boy in a hood?
It's not the image itself, but the feeling it conveys. The face is bright and defined, but his eyes are downcast, heavy with misfortune. And the background seems to swallow all light. The painting is infused with a sense of loss.
I guess I understand how the painter feels.
Rembrandt's The Night Watch, by far the most famous painting my homeland ever produced. It was commissioned to honor a militia made up of influential citizens.
I guess you must have been an influential citizen?
In my day. But not as influential as you've been in this new world. The Gust, by Willem van de Velde, the most famous of his many maritime paintings.
A ship crossing into the unknown. I guess you're familiar with that.
Indeed, which is why I appreciate this composition in particular. Though waves and wind threaten to destroy the ship, it perseveres, clinging to the light even as darkness closes in all around it.
Thank you so much for the $1 tip, Jason. I appreciate everyone using stream elements, so I get 100% of your donation. And because Super Chat takes 30%. Bunch of criminals. Bunch of criminals!
She's pulling out her own hair. Out of madness, out of grief. It's hard to watch her suffer.
Stunning, isn't it? Paintings were the only masterpieces of my people's golden age. This is Van Vianen's Leaded Ewer, molded from a single sheet of silver.
What was it for?
How like Elizabeth you are. Function over form. Its practical purpose was less important than its meaning. Van Vianen created it in honor of his late brother, who himself was a famous silversmith.
A memorial.
Yes. Such beauty from sorrow.
A lot of weight on his shoulders.
Where's the ball?
I know the feeling.
Where's the ball?
Done so soon?
I've got more important things to worry about.
We both do. There is much we are trying to save. Not the least of which is in that vault.
We about to have like a dinner
There's
date?
nothing wrong with savoring such treasures for a moment more. Or come upstairs and we'll get down to business. Your choice.
A date with Tilda. I think this was in the trailer.
There you are. Feeling better?
How did you find us? At the Cauldron? And what did you do to everyone right before I passed out?
All business, I see. Well, suffice it to say we were keeping a very close eye on HEPHAESTUS, knowing we would need it at some point. Your ruse didn't fool us, and as for my little trick, it was an overload of the senses, accompanied by an energy discharge. Gerard and Eric were only momentarily disoriented due to their shields, but it rendered you unconscious while I got you out. Perhaps some breakfast might steady you a bit?
This was your house. The one you recreated for Beta, in the data channel you shared.
How perceptive of you. Please, this way.
After everything your people have done, you think I'm just gonna sit down and have a chat with you?
They're not my people. They never were, and especially not now.
You shot off into space with them, and lived with them for 1,000 years before coming back. So what made you suddenly turn on them?
Quite simply, this.
My old focus. You repaired it? But that means you've seen
incredible things. What you've accomplished in 2 decades of life. A 1,000 years at my back and I haven't even come close. I'm sorry if I invaded your privacy, but I had to. In order to understand. To be enlightened. You truly are Elizabeth's blood. With her drive, her sense of mission, her integrity. Watching all this shamed me for the company that I've kept. Having seen it, all I want is to help you.
Even if it means stopping your friends?
Especially so. Please, sit down.
Yo, she is pale as a ghost. She dying.
There. That's better. Now, we must recover Beta and Gaia at all costs. By now, you must know that Gerard intends to use Gaia to reboot the Earth's biosphere. Remaking this world to specifications that would only suit us immortals. This process will kill every living thing on the planet. He calls it a clean install.
Not if I stop him first.
Not if we do. And once he and the others are gone, we can work together to fulfill Elizabeth's dream. I'm sure Beta told you that there's a build of the Apollo database on board our ship. A complete collection of human knowledge. With that and Gaia, we could do everything Elizabeth wanted. Heal the biosphere, educate the people of this world, uplift them. Create the world she imagined.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. From what I've seen, your friends are invincible.
I do wish you would stop calling them my friends. And they're not invincible. In fact, a friend of yours has found a way to defeat them.
Silence.
Oh, he's been a busy bee, building an army powerful enough to crash through Gerard's precious base.
Regala and her rebels.
Even now, she's preparing a final march on the Tenakth capital. When she wins, she'll have the entire tribe under her control. Hundreds of warriors and machines to throw at the base. She's been duped. They'll all perish, of course. But it should be enough to break Gerard's defenses and allow Silence to kill him. Along with all the others.
Using the new weapon he's developed.
Yes, he's found a way to circumvent our shields. Truly an exceptional man. He's planned for everything. Except you and me. You see, while his army is battering down Gerard's doors, you and I will sneak in through a back way. One that only I know about. While Silence and my friends are busy battling each other, we'll take back Beta and Gaia. I told you I want to help you. I mean it.
The person who tipped last preferred not to be mentioned, but thank you for your tip through stream elements. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You guys are just crushing it today. All right. You guys ready for an exposition dump? Get ready. Here we go.
You said Beta is not in urgent danger, so what are the Zeniths doing to her?
Putting her to work. Merging Hephaestus with Gaia. A difficult, time-consuming task, as I'm sure you know. They will compel her if need be. But her life is not in danger. She's the only one who can do it.
Because you people made her to be nothing but a tool.
Gerard's idea, not mine. They always viewed me with suspicion when I attempted any form of kindness towards her. That's why I created the data channel. A virtual place where we could speak in peace.
I think the focus she found is the one that we crushed after talking to Silence when we knew that he was tracking us with malware.
So this channel you shared with Beta, none of the other Zeniths ever found out about it.
Gerard believes he's the most cunning of all of us. Even after 1,000 years, he still can't imagine that I would outwit him. The channel allowed me to interact with Beta away from their mistrustful eyes. It offered us a chance to be ourselves.
Until you cut off all contact.
Yes. Though it pained me. I was worried that our meetings would do her more harm than good.
Well, she felt like you tossed her aside.
I was afraid the others would find out and punish her. She may not have had the comforts of friendship anymore, but at least I ensured she was safe. I know it seems harsh, but you must believe that her well-being has always been paramount to me.
Why did you make the data channel look like this place?
I built this house as a shelter to weather any storm. A safe place. Not just for me, but for the art stored below. Cultural artifacts of incalculable value. Truly some of the greatest achievements of human civilization.
And you wanted Beta to see them?
Yes. Her upbringing was so cold and technical. I thought if she could experience Vermeer and Rembrandt, it would bring something else into her life. A heritage every bit as valuable as the scientific and technical data being drummed into her. I'm sorry I had to cut off contact, but I'll never regret sharing this house with her. She needed its shelter even more than I did.
Beta told me your colony was destroyed. That you came back to Earth because you had nowhere else to go.
It's true. After we reached our destination, a planet in the Sirius star system, we spent decades building a new home. The physical constraints of Earth, the boundaries of mortality, gone. To think of what we could have done with it. It might have been a utopia. Instead, we stagnated, absorbed in effortless comforts and virtual realities. It took a cataclysm to finally yank us out of our stupor.
What happened?
A massive geological event. We knew of instabilities in the planet core, but we underestimated them. By the time the collapse was upon us, it was too late to stop it. Only a few of us made it to the ship in time. We set course for Earth, the only safe harbor left to us.
Which you decided to make unsafe for anyone else.
Not me. Gerard. He believes it's better to wipe the canvas clean than work around the smudges. No more primitive tribes, no more combat machines, only a blank slate to do with as he pleases. But we will stop him. All we have to do is get into that base.
Man, that sucks. They traveled to a new planet for for it to explode from a geological event. And then came back, and then they just basically, well, let's go back to Earth. God, we're all smudges! We're all smudges! Thank you, Natalia, for your donation of $6.90. Thank you so much.
What exactly is your plan to sneak into the Zenith base?
We will make use of a lesson I learned from an early age. Always know your exits. In this case, a place where Gerard's new construction meets the ancient foundation, a passage that only I can access. When Silence flings his army at the base, we will enter through this back door, bypassing most of the fighting. The distraction will provide us with a window in which to rescue Beta and Gaia.
Dang. I wonder how these guys are actually. I thought they were just like in cryogenic sleep the entire time, but it actually feels like they don't. It sounds like they don't age whatsoever. What's your secret? What's your secret to eternal Asian skin?
Once we're inside the base, where will we find Beta and Gaia?
Here in the command center. By then, Gaia will have been reunited with all of its subordinate functions, including Hephaestus.
What about the alpha build of Apollo on your ship?
A simple matter of recovery once the others have been dealt with. With that in hand, we'll have everything we need to make this world as it should be.
How do you know about Silence's plan?
He isn't the only one adept at spyware.
You hacked his focus?
No, he's too careful for that. But his subordinates? Not so much. He gave additional focuses to the tribals he branded the Sons of Prometheus.
The ones working with Regala.
By tapping their focuses, I learned about most of his dealings. The distribution of override technology, the arming of Tanakh rebels, and the secret pact with Regala to attack Gerard's base.
But how did he come up with a weapon that can take down your shields?
That's the one thing I haven't been able to figure out, but however he did it, I'm quite certain it will work. With it and the Tanakh army, victory seems to be within his grasp. Such a shame he'll be disappointed.
Regala's only interested in killing Hekarro and waging war on the Karja. What does she have to gain by attacking Zeniths?
It's the price she must pay for her war. Without the ability to override machines, her little rebellion would have languished in the desert.
So she trades with the Sons of Prometheus. Machines to help her overthrow Hekarro.
In exchange for an assault on the base. Pride has deluded her into thinking she can actually survive such a battle. And all without ever knowing who the Sons of Prometheus really answer to. Yet for all of Silence's brilliance, still he underestimates you. That blind spot is what will allow us to take Beta and Gaia right out from under him.
While hundreds of Tanakh are cut down outside.
What do you want me to do? We can't do anything about it.
My old focus. How did you find it, let alone repair it?
When we encountered you at the Hades Proving Lab, Gerard saw you as a redundancy. I knew better. You were a revelation. After your dramatic escape, bravo, by the way. Gerard and Eric assumed you were dead and gave up the hunt. I wasn't so sure. When the others were busy, I returned to the lab and searched for any trace of you. That's when I found this little treasure. Not easy to repair, but certainly worth the effort. As I watched your life unfold, you were like a splash of color on a worn canvas. What Liz was, and more.
Did you show it to the others?
Of course not. It was your actions that inspired me to defy them. It's worth noting that if I hadn't found it and watched its contents, I wouldn't have known to save you at the Cauldron. You'd be dead.
So I should be grateful?
If you like.
In a circumvented way, infecting our focus with malware saved us. Thank you, Silence. Thank you, but not thank you.
So you know all about me. What about you?
What would you like to know?
Well, start with your life on Earth.
When I was 8, terrorists flooded my home city. Thousands drowned, my parents included. I was one of the few who survived. My guardian sent me to boarding school. Among my peers, I was the strange girl, the orphan to be avoided. All because of circumstances beyond my control.
Oh. So we're a lot alike, huh?
Aren't we? You were an outcast. But you didn't let that stop you from getting what you needed. Neither did I. I climbed my way out of desolation and used my wits to build a fortune. First, from the technical analysis of art and the detection of forgeries. Profitable expertise in those days. But as it turned out, the software I developed was even more useful for counterintelligence. From there, it was only a short step to gathering extremely valuable intelligence on my own.
You were a spy?
More like a service one could turn to for information. I had to remain anonymous, of course, to protect my privacy. But despite that anonymity, Far Zenith inevitably sought me out.
What happened when Far Zenith approached you?
They painted an irresistible vision of humanity's future. One where we need not fear illness or death, where we explored the furthest reaches of the stars and thrived. It was only later that I realized that they only intended to bequeath this future to the rich and powerful. By the time I finally figured it out, the walls were closing in, Pharaoh's machines were devouring the Earth. So I accepted Far Zenith's invitation to a berth on the Odyssey. I wanted Liz to come, but she had nobler plans, as you well know.
Party full of rich people.
So you didn't know the other Zeniths were monsters until it was too late?
I knew some of them were, certainly. It wasn't until we were off-planet that I understood the true scope of their greed. I was grateful to simply be alive, but the others became obsessed with a kind of effortless immortality. They built a colony where machines serviced their every need, where any memory or fantasy could be endlessly savored in virtual reality. It wasn't life. It was stultifying, a pampered dream state. As the decades passed, I withdrew more and more, alone yet again, but this time with eons to consider my mistakes. Now, finally, having met you, I feel like I have a second chance.
To do what?
Help you, of course. To fulfill Liz's dream, which isn't so different from Far Zenith's original vision. A better future for humanity.
So you knew Elizabeth. What was she like?
Liz was everything she was I see in you. And more. Your ingenuity, your determination, your moral compass. You've managed to distill her greatest qualities and make them your own.
I'm not asking about me. Tell me about Elizabeth. What was she really like?
The honest answer is that I don't actually know. For all the time that I spent with her, she always kept a part of herself locked away. It was like that from the moment we met.
So when you met Elizabeth, she was what? Distant? Aloof?
Not aloof. Not exactly. It was a summit in Paris about machine learning, a touchy subject in those days, because regulatory authorities were just starting to clamp down on AIs. Liz gave the keynote address. She had already achieved great renown for her work in automated environmental reclamation. But in her address, she was just starting to imagine the next step. An AI-driven system that wouldn't just act on its programming, but actually take responsibility for its sphere of influence.
To care about life. Not just follow orders.
Revolutionary stuff. I was fascinated. And I wanted to meet her for a long time. I watched her after her talk. She had spoken with such moral authority, such empathy. But after that, she retreated. I could tell she felt uncomfortable with all of her admirers. It was as if giving the talk had cost her something. I didn't want to be a pest, so I planned my approach carefully.
So how did you finally approach Elizabeth after her talk?
I picked the right moment. The morning of the next day, right as she came back to the conference, she had just had her coffee. She was fresh, rested. It was like she had braced herself for the onslaught of colleagues. I asked if I could walk with her, then put forth a question about her talk that I thought was intelligent. Her answer made me realize it wasn't, but she was very welcoming. Almost as if we were previously acquainted. It was only halfway through the conversation that I realized she knew exactly who I was. It was quite a shock to me. My business was trafficking in secrets, and I took great pains to protect my anonymity. So that was Liz, perpetually one step ahead. I came to view our meeting as a metaphor for our friendship. She always seemed to know me far better than I knew her.
I guess I know the feeling.
Yeah, she seems like an Elizabeth fangirl, right? Right?
First Varl. Now Hekarro and the Tenakth. Your plan would wipe out an entire tribe. There has to be another way.
We are in an admittedly desperate situation, but I assure you there isn't. Remember Zero Dawn. Elizabeth's sacrifice. Sometimes many have to die for a new world to grow.
If it looks impossible, look deeper. Wait. The data channel. It still exists, doesn't it? I need you to open it. Let me talk to Beta.
Impossible. We might be detected.
It's worth the risk. There is another way, one where the Tenakth survive.
But we won't. If the others...
If you want to help, open it.
Yeah. Tenakth plan's pretty bad. It's like the Dothraki charge at the end of Game of Thrones. So bad. So bad, the Dothraki charge.
What are they doing to her?
Virtual reality dissociation. The manual merge of Hephaestus will take hours upon hours of tedious micromanagement. If she resists the work, they run simulations to induce feelings of isolation and despair.
Beta, can you hear me?
You're alive. They're watching me. I can't hold up this extra protection for long. You should have killed me.
No. No, look at me. I'm coming for you. I promise, okay? I just need you to hold out a little while longer and work on the merge.
Oh, secrets? Secrets?
Then I think it can be done.
I'll contact again when it's time. Can you hold on?
As long as I know you're coming for me, I can endure anything.
All right. I did as you asked. Now I think you need to tell me what you're planning.
I'm going to take Silent's army away. I don't need it. Only the weapon he made to penetrate your shields.
And how do you propose to get it? Ask him nicely?
Without Regala and her rebels, he won't have a choice. We'll be his only option.
Only option for what? What did you tell her?
That is between me and my sister. Will be Silent's only option for crashing that base. I'll tell you the rest later. But first, there are a couple of things I have to do.
Oh. And what are those?
Lay my friend to rest. And then I'm going to use the override that Beta gave me at Gemini to put an end to Regala's rebellion. From the air.
Wait. Since you insist on doing things your way, I know of something that will truly help you make a grand entrance with the Tenakth. The ancient Horus Titans still possess electromagnetic energy cells as part of their arsenal. Drop one of those on Regala's army and they'll receive quite a surprise. So go, do what you must. I'll come to your base if you manage to bring silence to the table.
Sisters.
Not
Sisters.
if. When.
Oh, thank God. We get to actually bury Varl, pay our last respects. I thought they were just going to kind of move past that.
Erend, are you there?
Aloy! Aloy, is that really you?
Yeah, it's me. Where's everyone else?
We're all... we're back at base. What happened?
It might be easier to explain in person. I'll try to join you there when I can.
Okay. We'll wait here for you. It's good to hear your voice, Aloy.
F's in chat, guys. F's in chat. Yeah, I'm kind of low-key and like excited, but also sad for how this interaction with Zoe is gonna happen. Where are we on the map? Tilda's mansion's on the bottom left-hand corner. Yeah, let's return to base. Coin for the ferryman. Coin for the ferryman.
Just to let
let you know I'm now patched into your focus network.
Great.
Great.
I take it the other Zeniths can't hear us?
Of course not. And they don't know about your base either, in case you were wondering. I've sent you data on the Horus energy cells you can use against Regala's forces. Reach out to me when you're ready to acquire one.
Understood.
Is that a side quest? Really? Wow, that's an actual side quest. That thing seems so important. How did they make it a side quest? Oh dear. Oh my god, everyone's so depressed. Everyone is... Oh god.
When you're wounded, you have to strike back. Draw blood.
Hey, can I get one damn minute to mourn my friend?
Regala is going to slaughter my tribe to overthrow Hikaru. The Zeniths have Beta and Gaia. We can't sit around wallowing in our losses.
Kotallo's right. We must fight.
Oh, all right. So what are we gonna do, huh? Take on all of Regala's rebels?
Not to mention the Zeniths. What can we even do? Throw ourselves at their base?
Something like that. So...
I'm depressed now.
After we lost contact with you, we regrouped and went to Gemini. What happened? The recording we found on Varl's focus cut off when that Zenith, Eric...
The Zeniths were tracking Hephaestus. When Gaia trapped it in Gemini, they knew where we were. After Varl tried to stop them. They took Beta and Gaia. I only survived because one of the Zeniths turned against the others to save me.
One of them? Well... At least we didn't lose you too. So what do we do now?
We're going to defeat the Zeniths. And get Beta and Gaia back. But first... we're going to stop Regala.
How?
Back in Gemini, Beta gave me... a gift. There's something I need to do first to make it work, but it could put an end to the bloodshed.
Word is, Regala's readying her army for an all-out assault on the Grove. I need to be there.
I know. Go. Stand with Hikaru. And keep an eye on the sky.
Strike true as the 10.
The rest of you, whatever preparations you need to make, upgrades, resupplies, get on it. It won't be long before we take the fight to the Zeniths.
We'll be ready.
Hype!
And when you're ready, meet me outside the east exit. I'd like to have a word in private.
Even when things are darkest, you're the flame that lights the way forward.
Just tell me once.
That's so corny. Go away, Alva.
Smash up a bunch of Zenith bastards.
We all are.
Good.
Damn it, Alva.
Before I do anything else, I should check on Zoe. It sounded important.
I thought you were gonna go fight some Tanakh.
I wanted to check in with you first.
Yeah, don't worry about me. I'm just, picking up the pieces like everyone else. I'll be there when you need me.
I never doubted that.
Oh, good. I'm glad you're back.
So am I. I know you hate waiting, but you'll have to stay back here a little longer.
Well, you go do what you gotta do, but are you okay? It's not just Varl we lost. Beta's gone. I almost lost it when I realized my sister had been taken by Dervahl back in the Sundom.
I'm getting her back. That's all that matters.
Understood.
Do you think so we'll be okay?
I don't think anyone's ever okay after losing the one they love. I can't tell you she's handling it better than I ever did. That keeps the rest of us level-headed.
Yeah, we don't know that yet. We haven't had our conversation.
I need to get going.
You better get there before Catalo tries to take on Regala's entire army by himself. Do me a favor. Don't go disappearing on us again.
I'll do my best.
Bye, Leah. Thank you for coming out.
Aloy, do you have a moment?
You look busy.
My studies are a good distraction. Especially after Cauldron Gemini. Varl, Beta, Gaia, gone. And that's just the beginning. The Zeniths want to rob us of our future, too.
We won't let that happen.
Oh, and I wanted to give you this. For helping me get the data on Leviathan. I didn't really know what to give you, so I asked Zoe what you might like.
Thanks, Alva. I'll put it to good use.
Oh, God.
Have you looked through the data we recovered on Leviathan?
There is much to sort through still, but I believe we'll be able to get it operational and turn back the floods. And I've given more thought to everything we've uncovered about the ancestors. The Overseers would have us believe they were infallible paragons. But Pharaoh wasn't. Not even close. His greed led to machines that devoured the world. The archive of the Old One's knowledge destroyed, just to erase his mistakes. So, when we learned that Eileen had a hand in covering up hundreds of deaths, I started to think they were all the same. Selfish, egotistical, cruel. But, in the end, it's not that simple. The truth isn't a straight line of ink on a crisp scroll. It's a splatter, smudged, and faded on stained parchment. I wish more Quen could see that, instead of looking the other way, or twisting the truth to serve their own schemes.
I doubt Bohai would agree with you.
No, nor the rest of the Board of Overseers. As Eileen said, it's easier to believe the lie is truth, but it's worth fighting for. And this diviner, at least, won't settle for anything less. For that, I thank you, Aloy.
Tilda, the Zenith that Beta mentioned, she was the one who rescued me.
Did she say why?
She knew Elizabeth Sobek. Seems to think helping me is honoring her in some way. She was willing to share information on both Silence's plans and the other Zeniths.
But you still don't trust her. Where I come from, the more valuable the knowledge shared, the higher the price extracted. I'd be careful if I were you, Aloy.
So, all of the tribes here are new to you?
Yes. I've been studying up on them. The most fascinating one thus far has been the Tenakth. An entire culture based on the holograms of an ancient museum. There's much they've misinterpreted, not unlike the Quen. But still, there's a nobility to what they've become. They're honorable and fearless.
And deadly. How are you holding up?
Varl's loss is heavy on everyone's mind. I didn't know him well, but I can see how much he meant to the others. Zoe and Erend seem to have taken to it the hardest, but I don't quite know what to say to them.
They need time to sort through it.
Don't say anything!
And what about you? Will time heal your wounds?
I don't know. I try not to think about it.
Yeah.
Seems like everyone's ready to take the fight to the enemy.
Catalo more than most. If I were this Regala, I wouldn't want to cross him on the battlefield.
Regala still has a lot of machines on her side.
That's where you come in, I suspect.
If my plan works.
Gonna drop an EMP on her ass.
I should get going. Be ready to go on my signal, okay?
I won't let you down.
I know.
I was about to say let's talk to Varl, but yeah. That's not gonna happen. Aaron's taking it pretty difficult right now. Should I talk to Guy? Wait, Guy is still merging, right? She's not there. I guess we can go see for science to see what's popping in this door. Just empty, right? It should be empty. Yeah.
It feels empty in here without Gaia.
Varl was the first person who was nice to us from the first game. Now he's deaded. Deaded and gone. Oh god! What am I gonna tell his mom? Oh! Oh! Wonder how she's gonna take it.
Over here, Aloy.
Did we recover the body? Is that underneath those rocks?
We would come out here to tend to the garden. Sometimes I needed fresh air. Other times we would simply sit and watch the sunrise. So when we returned from Gemini, it seemed fitting that he be laid to rest here. Now he can always look out at Plain Song and further east to the Nora Sacred Lands.
He would have liked that.
He often spoke of his sister, Bala. He said she used to gather her favorite golden blooms and tie them to her spear. Their mother called it useless, but Bala was stubborn.
Yeah, she seemed like that.
It wasn't easy. But I tracked down the flower. Gathered its seeds. As verdant limbs wither, roots rot in snow, still the sea rises, as certain as stone. From death follows new life. So it is with the land. And so it is with us. I'm with child, Aloy. I was going to tell him when he got back from Gemini.
God.
Instead, one day, I'll bring our child here. We'll sit among the blooms and watch the sunrise.
I never got to tell him. To thank him. For saving my life, sure, but also for not giving up on me.
He always knew.
I can't deal right now.
Goodbye, Varl. I promise to look after them. try to visit again when I can.
That pregnancy.
I need to go to the fabrication terminal to install the new override on my spear. Then I'll use it on a sunwing and get ready for an entrance Regala will never forget.
That pregnancy announcement scene would have been more impactful. Someone didn't ruin it in chat. Goodness gracious. Next person. Actually, I should ban that person. From now on, if you spoil anything, it's not a timeout. It's just a permanent ban. Ruining the game for everyone. Yeah, it's zero tolerance for spoilers now. You will get straight muted.
Yeah?
I was thinking we could spar for a bit. When you have the time.
Oh, sure. Yeah, of course.
Craft override. Where is this cauldron? Okay.
Override installed. Now to find a sunwing. I think there are some roosting at the top of the mountain.
Just you wait, Varl.
Oh yeah, I've been to
We're
that
taking those space
area.
slugs down.
Yeah. We're gonna start banning people immediately when they spoil things.
Think you can manage things here while I go help Akaro?
Stopping Regala's war. It'll help us take the fight to the Zeniths?
Yes.
Then I'll make sure the rest of us are ready upon your return.
Okay.
Everyone congratulate Irish on his promotion to moderator. Irish, you now have the power to ban people or mute people permanently if they spoil things. Congratulations.
I know we both want to make the Zeniths pay for what they've done, but once we infiltrate their base, our priority will be to get Gaia and Beta out of there.
Don't worry. I won't go seeking revenge like some blood-crazed Tenakth. Wherever your arrow strikes, mine will follow.
Let's hope we hit our targets. We'll be facing Spectre drones soon. Erend and Katalo have fought them before, so...
Already asked them to run us through some combat drills. Erend moves like an oaf, but he's good with that hammer.
Agent Havoc, please do not spoil things before they actually happen in the game again.
How's Erend doing?
For a moment there, he thought he'd lost both you and Varl. But he never truly succumbed to despair. Guess that Oseram's stubbornness comes in handy sometimes.
I need to get going.
Whatever you plan on doing against Regala, you better return to us in one piece.
I'll try.
Was there something else you needed?
Tilda's the one who rescued me. Same one that spoke to Beta when none of the others would.
Did she say why she saved you?
She knew Elizabeth Sobek. Seems to think helping me is honoring her in some way. She was willing to share information on both Silence's plans and the other Zeniths.
But you still don't trust her. Where I come from, the more valuable the knowledge shared, the higher the price extracted. I'd be careful if I were you, Aloy.
I gotta go. Don't stay cooped up in here for too long.
I'll try.
Okay. Quest main. Wings of the 10 is next. Alright, guys. we're gonna call it a stream right here. I'm gonna break for lunch. And then we'll be back. I'm gonna change plans for today.
I watered those plants for you.
Oh?
I just know they meant a lot to you, and well.
Thank you, Aaron.
Sag. They love each other. Everyone's a happy family. Anyways, I'm gonna break for lunch. I will be back in like a half hour, and we will continue. I'm gonna go right back into this game again because I'm pretty sure we're near the end, and hopefully maybe we can finish it. Finish it today. So yeah, we'll see you guys. Yeah, we're gonna do another Horizon stream today, soon, in like in a half hour or so. So we'll talk to you guys very, very soon. All right, everyone have a good day. We'll talk soon. Bye.